Selamünaleyküm arkadaşlar. The Perils kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Yayında mıyız diye baktım, yayındayız. Şimdi bunu çıkartmıştık en son, bakalım bu neymiş.
It's got a slot like the one on the Risk Atlas.
Hayır,
It's got a slot like the one on the Risk Atlas. It looks like a perfectly ordinary lead box. Minimal risk. This must be the lead box that Edgar's research note mentions. An oversized mazer inside. Way too big for a Risk Atlas.
Bu neymiş böyle ya?
I have to find out what this is. This
Bunları...
chair is the one thing I'm sure I know how to use. There's a compartment at the base. I see lots of dusty old notebooks, some old machine parts, and something more useful. A new Risk Atlas.
So, that's where that Mark III went.
Ne dedi bu?
It's got a slot like the one on the Risk Atlas. What's this? A movie?
Aha, başlıyor. Bakalım neymiş. Haydi bakalım.
You must be Elsie.
Bunu kim çekmiş?
Look at that, Darwin. She was far more of a risk taker than I am.
Ah, gitti. Bir çocuk.
Oh no.
Tamamen pislikmiş. Şimdi neyimiz oldu elimizde? Şimdi ne yapacağız? Bottle up diyor. Annemiz gitmiştir umarım. Bu da düzeni, adam bunu koymak için mi yapmış? Şu an yapabileceğimiz yerde yine kitaba gideceğiz.
The sinking of the SS Taranga Maru off the Strait of Malacca, 1918. Tramp steamer bound for Singapore. All hands lost.
Kitapta hareket ediyoruz böyle ha. Yolculuk yapıyoruz. Geçmişe gidip geliyoruz.
Do you mean to disobey my orders?
No, sir. It's just that we're bearing directly into a squall, sir. And a hair raiser from the looks of it. Most of our crew is sick with something, and you don't look so well yourself.
Those lubbers will come through all right. Never you mind about that. As for me, I could pilot this ship with half my wits. We've got to cut through that storm to avoid the German warships patrolling the straits.
What warships? We've received no reports that I'm aware of. These evasive maneuvers are wasting fuel, and with so many sick, a direct course for Singapore may be our only chance.
15 ships lost this month.
All in the East China Sea, sir. None this far south.
Otto's out there. Sure as I'm the captain of this vessel. South by southeast, Unger, and look sharp, or it's the brig, and no bones about it.
All right, sir.
South by Southwest it is.
Kaptan pislik birine benziyor. Göreceğiz bakalım.
It looks like something was torn away. The captain must have hidden it somewhere.
Raincoat'u alalım.
Nothing useful about it.
Niye almadı ya? Ne diyeceğim?
It's empty.
Buraya bakalım.
This ship is going in circles, Darwin. Singapore is the nearest harbor, but we're headed in the opposite direction.
Yanlış yolda mı gidiyoruz?
The radio room's been trashed.
Başka ne kaldı burada?
The ship's fuel gauge, reading a quarter of a tank.
Bir tek şey kaldı. Şu şeyi tutmamız kaldı.
The ship is turning. Who authorized this, Unger? Who are you?
I'm Anna Eberling.
Aberling? Are you a German spy?
No, I'm Swiss.
A Swiss spy? Did you sabotage the radio?
I just got here.
Not Thomas. That is... She most definitely...
No, I did not.
Enough of this. Unger, take the spy to the brig. And her claptrap bird, too.
Olmadı mı?
Eyes.
Okay, I am going to take a moment to panic inside and it's rusted shut. I can't open it with my bare hands. Based on the markings, it's used to hold canned food. There's nothing inside I can use. I'm not going to sleep on a doomed ship.
Ne yapabileceğim?
Let's check out the supplies.
Ben ne yapıyorum deminden beri?
Based on the markings, it's used to hold canned food.
Bir şey daha olması lazım burada ama ne?
There's nothing inside I can use.
Ne yapacağım ben?
If you think jet lag is bad, wait till you feel time
bir dakika.
traveler lag.
Neyse atlası unuttuk.
Interesting. What's the risk up there? Ah, see there? The center section is rusted out. A network of solid pipes. No point in breaking things. I've got to get out. This is perfect leverage. Got
Ha,
it.
buradan çıkacağız demek ki.
Darwin, fly back into the ship somewhere and pick the lock on this door. Let's hope the lock isn't British.
But the lightning is looking for Darwin.
Do the best you can. Wait for a break in the storm.
American lock. Very friendly.
Ha! Appears to be a boiler. Probably the hot water supply for the crew. Looks like a serious risk.
Şimdi gel şu sağa bakalım da bir ne var ne yok. Halt. Cabin dur.
Empty cabins, nothing of use. My knowledge of Japanese is limited to video games and anime.
Porthole.
Open porthole. Open porthole.
Aşağı inelim bakalım. Sola bakmadık ama.
Nice one, Dad. I was
Huh?
expecting smuggled arms or 1,000 tons of dynamite. Not donkeys.
Çok tatlılar cidden. Şurada bir amcacık var ama. Amcaya bak.
German gunship, strangers, saboteurs, and now a spy on board!
Captain's coming. Hide behind that hay bale. Go.
Search the hold, sailor. We have a spy on the loose. Escaped from the brig.
She's right there, Captain. This spy. I couldn't leave my post, so I was keeping her here for you.
Ack!
Good work. Take Miss Mata Hari here back to the brig and lock it tight.
Hayda.
Well, that didn't go so well, did it?
At the risk of sounding blunt, no, it did not.
Ah, they welded it shut. It didn't weld it very well. Everyone's sick and distracted.
Adam bize de verdi ya.
There's nothing inside I can use. It's locked from the outside. Whoa, that small bottle is trouble.
Careful not, Thomas. It's probably a poison or a corrosive.
A corrosive, huh? There's a shelf behind those boxes. Let's see what we've got to work with.
Caution not, Thomas.
What? What's wrong?
Ne aldık? Şimdi bunun ne yapabiliriz?
Darwin, stay back. I don't want to spill any on you. Really hope we don't get hit by a wave. Okay, hold my breath. Wow, that was amazing. You'd make a great burglar, Darwin. Did Thomas teach you that?
Thomas taught Darwin everything, not Thomas.
Oraya da gideceğim. Şuraya bakalım. Burada bir halt yok.
Is it wise to announce yourself to the captain?
You're right, Darwin. Let's play it safe. Nothing that I understand.
İnfirmariye gidelim bakalım. Oh, hasta geldi.
A little bit of home. It's empty. A stack of gauze masks. I need one in case I get close to someone sick.
Don't come too close, young lady. These men are all sick.
Everyone needs to be on the alert. This is germ warfare. The ship is infested with spies.
The captain's coming. Hide under the stairs.
Ya bu sefer bulmayın bari ya.
Doctor, I'm ordering all the ship's crew to keep their eyes open for spies.
Spies. But this is a cargo ship.
I warned you they were coming. I locked one in the brig and she escaped once already.
She?
Disguised as a boy, wearing a red cloak. Looks like her hair was cut by wolves.
I've seen no one disguised as a boy.
And how do I know you're not a spy, too?
With all these men sick, I wouldn't have the time.
Well, stay vigilant. And get these sailors back on their feet. I need to man battle stations. Attack is imminent.
Defol git şimdi. İyi adam bizi kurtardı.
He is steering this ship into a storm. He thinks we're being pursued by German warships.
There haven't been any German warships in the South China Sea for 2 years.
This is worse than I thought.
If only I could relieve him of his duties.
Mutiny?
Oh, no. They hang men for that. I can't imagine what they do to a woman, but if I could prove scientifically that the captain is unfit for duty, he could be relieved of his command. Unfortunately, I need to attend to these men.
Theoretically, what do you need to prove him unfit?
Theoretically, I need at least 2 things. 1, written evidence of a change in the captain's mental state. We must prove this is not his normal style of command. 2. A blood sample. I can study it and see if it proves the captain is too sick to exercise proper judgment.
Kaptan hasta gibi bir şey galiba da o.
You need evidence in writing and a blood sample to remove the captain?
That's right. I can't leave my patients.
What is it with this captain? Is he crazy or something?
It's likely he also has this influenza. The fever can cause delusions. He should relinquish command until he recovers, but he refuses to even discuss it.
Who brought it aboard?
I examined everyone before the voyage began, and they all had a clean bill of health.
Are there any medicines that can help?
There might be something to ease their symptoms on board, but all the medicines are locked away at the moment.
Kilitlenmişim bir yere.
Aren't you wondering who I am?
I don't have time to wonder. You seem to be the least of our troubles.
Aren't women doctors unusual in 1980 these days?
Women weren't even permitted to practice medicine in Japan until 1912. Now we have our own school in Tokyo.
How did you get to be the ship's doctor? As a woman, I mean.
When the captain wired my hospital requesting a medical officer, he simply assumed female physicians didn't exist. When he found out he was wrong, it was too late to get a replacement.
Şimdi
Can we get these men to the lifeboats?
That requires an order from the captain. Is something about to happen?
I'm trying to stop it. What's your lifeboat situation?
The captain cut them all loose this morning. He claimed German spies were hiding in them.
Allah'ım ya. Yaşam botları olur ya, onları kaptan kesmiş bu sabah. İçinde Alman ajanları vardır diye, salak herifi.
You should make preparations to abandon ship. The ship is headed into a storm and we're almost out of fuel.
That's distressing news. But until I hear the order, I've got to help the sick.
Tamam, gidebiliriz. Doktor.
I wish I knew how to help these guys.
Böyle bir şey yok.
Most of the crew is here. He can barely move. This man is in serious trouble.
Dying diyor, ölüyormuş adam ya. Hiding space mi?
Hiding between two giant explosive tanks. If Mom found out, she would explode. Everyone's busy in the engine room. Open porthole.
Buraya bir daha gidelim. Önünde ne var?
Please check your risk atlas.
Ha. Unutuyorum hep risk atlısı. Aha.
Interesting. That single donkey over there isn't a risk, but this large group of donkeys is. Does that mean donkeys are dangerous in gangs?
Ha, hepsi bir yerde toplanması mı kötü?
Seawater could pour right into these portholes, especially with that storm coming. Any sailor worth his salt would know to close those.
Başka bir şey...
Seawater could pour right into these portholes, especially with that storm coming. Any sailor worth his salt would know to close those. Thank Thomas you don't smell, Darwin.
Darwin is happy to let not Thomas smell for both of us.
Big cute ears. Big bad stench. Wide open, seawater splashing in.
Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız lazım. 3, 2, 1. Adamla konuşmamız
Hey, I got you a mask for the smell.
Ain't you a sweetheart? I won't smell those dirty asses no more.
Now do me a favor. Close those portals.
Only 'cause you asked so pretty.
What did you do to get sent below deck?
I was the third assistant engineer. I fell asleep on watch.
You should think of a better story to impress the ladies.
Well, get back to me when you're a full-grown lady. And I've had a few.
Okay, then. How long have you been sailing?
4 years on the Exeter out of Shanghai. All peaches compared to this infernal tramp. Signed on to this particular doomsday voyage not more than 2 weeks ago.
Where are you from?
I don't talk about my old life except with my friends. And my friends play checkers.
I can't play a game of checkers with this ship about to sink.
Suit yourself.
Why are all the donkeys huddled on one side?
They were getting wet on the other side.
But it's not any drier on this side.
You might want to tell them that. Maybe they'll listen to reason.
What do you usually use to coax donkeys?
Donkeys can't resist the sweet stuff. But I ran out of all my treats. And I ain't leaving the hold with all them sick topsiders.
Yeah.
How about dispersing those donkeys more evenly? They're making the whole ship lean over.
Storm's got 'em all spooked. They ain't gonna budge. Not without some coaxing.
Anladım. Boncuğum oradan da.
Have you seen anyone strange on board? Besides me.
Nobody down here but me and these beasts. Can't say about topside.
Water is coming in the portals.
So?
One big wave and it'll drown you and the donkeys and sink the ship.
Let's talk about it over a game of checkers.
I can close the portals if you show me how.
If you close them, I die from the smell. Either way, I lose.
So the only thing keeping you from closing the portals is the smell?
I ain't gonna go down in this ship with that stench on my dying breath.
Maybe I can think of something. Hey, I got you a mask for the smell.
Ain't you a sweetheart? I won't smell those dirty asses no more.
Now do me a favor. Close those portals.
Only 'cause you asked so pretty. Now then, how about a game of checkers?
No thanks. I've got, a ship to save.
Kapattı.
Interesting. That single donkey over there isn't a risk. Donkeys weren't the cargo I was expecting. Maybe they've all eaten dynamite. Wish I could take them all back to my house.
Bunları nasıl çekeceğiz şimdi sol tarafa?
That group of donkeys is going to overturn the ship.
The correct term is a pace of donkeys. And yes, they will sink the ship. The donkeys must be moved.
Bence de.
Can I persuade the donkeys to move? Can I
Evet.
get this guy to move the donkeys?
What persuades donkeys to move?
Were there any sweet treats in the brig?
Oraya kadar döndük de burada bir şey var mı?
Interesting. That single donkey over there isn't a risk, but this large group of donkeys is. Does that mean donkeys are dangerous in gangs? Mind if I move those donkeys before they sink the ship?
Sassy. More than welcome to try, but they won't budge once their minds is made up.
Hareket etmiyorlarmış.
Wish I could take them all back to my house.
Buralara çıkalım bakalım bir daha. Şu an bir şey olmuyor burada. Şu an envanter boş.
Acceptable amount of risk. Everyone's busy in the engine room. Locked. If I want to get in, I know a guy who will be happy to send me. Appears to be a boiler. Probably the hot water supply for the crew. Hiding between two giant explosive tanks. If Mom found out, she would explode.
Is it wise to announce herself to the captain?
I should take the risk.
The stranger knew about the warships.
Nothing useful about it. There's a new course plotted every hour.
They'll not take this ship.
It looks like something was torn away. The captain must have hidden it somewhere.
German warfare. German warships.
This inverted Swiss flag does little to reassure me.
Full.
There's no way I can repair the radio.
I know everything I need to know.
Nothing useful about it.
Mutiny, punished by death.
Oradan hiçbir şey alamadım ya. Bu infirmariye bir daha gidelim.
It's empty. It's empty. Nothing hidden there.
Burada bir şey yok ya. Yapabilirsek şuradan yapacağız da burada da bir şey bulamadım ben ya.
He'll just throw me in the brig. Actually, that can help me. Hey! Hey, Captain Crackers! Here I am! Free as a bird!
What is happening, Unger? The spy. The sniveling Swiss female spy! Arrest her! And Unger, this time the little scruff stays arrested. Got a Swiss accent. A Swiss female accent.
Pills. Lots of pills.
Güzel.
There's nothing inside I can use. Is this why everyone's sick?
Önünde ne var? İlaç var.
Posted a guard outside. It's Unger, the guy who was arguing with the captain. Nothing to do now but wait for Darwin.
Well, if it isn't our little feathered friend.
Begging your pardon, is Mr. Unger addressing Darwin?
Yes, Mr. Unger is, if Darwin's your name. And I'm afraid you'll have no luck this time.
No luck?
No one gets in and no one gets out. Not as long as I'm standing here.
But the captain is calling for Mr. Unger on the deck.
Nice try for a bag of bolts, but the captain gave me strict orders. I'll be in the brig myself if that Swiss spy gets out again.
This might sound forward, but isn't guard duty a demotion for a first mate?
Save it, whirligig. The captain put me here only because the crew is sick.
Oh.
Perhaps Mr. Unger will be sick soon also.
Oh, no you don't. It's just the hay for the donkeys. I'm allergic to hay.
First mate has become ill.
Achoo! No, you're wrong, Rattlegears.
Sick?
No.
Hasta değilim de hastasın işte.
Power is declining. Humans do not linger near explosive tanks.
Şu an ne yapıyoruz?
Doctor? Sato, not Thomas, requires your assistance.
Who?
Darwin's human female companion.
Anna?
Her nickname, perhaps? She's in the brig.
Again? She has to learn to steer clear of the captain. Can't you help her?
Darwin can make friends with the lock, but only if Mr. Unger isn't guarding it.
I wish I could help you.
Her wish can be satisfied by ordering Mr. Unger to the infirmary.
I can't do that unless he is sick.
What are the requirements of sick?
The symptoms. It starts with sneezing and coughing.
Buna bir şey bulmamız lazım. Koş Darwin koş.
It is out of scale with this reality.
Tem yok değil mi? Geri gel.
Mr. Unger is blocking Darwin's access to the door. Not Thomas is trapped inside.
Burada daha fazla bir şey yapamayacağım. Eşek şeyden de
The crew quarters are abandoned.
Gel koş. Darwin gel. Teşekkürler. Bu yardım eder gibime geliyor.
Apologies, good sir. Darwin sees he is busy with important ship's business.
Who? Me? What's it to you?
It's nothing to Darwin, he assures him. It's just that he wanted to ask him a favor.
You talk funny, even for a gadget.
Thank you, good sir. As does the good sir. Even for a human.
So what is this favor you're asking?
He was hoping the good sir would kindly place some hay in the corridor. Mr. Unger would be highly appreciative.
I might, but on one condition.
And what would that be?
I'm tired of playing checkers by myself.
Darwin's move, humble apologies. But the good sir did ask.
How much hay do you want?
Kart oyunu oynayacağız şimdi.
The donkey man kept his promise. The hay has made Mr. Unger unwell. Perhaps Mr. Unger will be sick soon also.
Oh, no you don't. It's just the hay for the donkeys. I'm allergic to hay.
First mate has become ill.
Achoo! No. You're wrong, Rattlegears.
Sick.
No.
Nasılsın işte.
Not Thomas is trapped inside.
Şimdi doktora gideceğiz galiba. Koş. Koş Darwin koş. Gel doktora.
Doctor? Sato, the hay has made Mr. Unger unwell.
Mr. Unger?
Oh, no. I'm not sick. It's that bird, that confounded contraption. Achoo! Achoo!
Sneezing?
He's going to pick the lock. He's going to set her free.
And coughing? You're relieved of duty, Mr. Unger. Report downstairs immediately for an examination.
But...
Doctor's orders.
Now is Darwin's chance.
You are the cleverest bird I have ever known.
Compliment accepted.
There's nothing inside I can use. The veggies went bad. The trip took longer than they thought.
Şimdi
Why are the medicines locked up?
The captain requisitioned the storage room to use as a brig for anyone who dares to speak against him. The medicines are there.
Verelim sana ilaç.
I brought you the medicine.
Perfect. Oh, no.
What?
They can't help the men at this point. The pills are placebos.
Bu ne ya?
It's empty. Nothing hidden there. This must have a better use.
Dora gel. Şey mi yapacağız acaba?
This must have a better use.
Burada başka bir şey yok. Hadi bakalım. Şeye gideceğiz herhalde. Eşekleri bir geçiremedik sola. Yok, o zaman kaptanın şeyine gideceğiz. Hadi bakalım, burada kaç dakika oldu? Oho, çok geçirmişiz. Aşırı fazla geçirmişiz vakti. Neyse, burada bırakalım. Sonraki bölüm devam ederiz. Evet arkadaşlar, beni izlediğiniz için sağ olun, var olun. Bir dahaki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Şimdilik hoşça kalın.